Denver Water says its reservoirs are in trouble.
That's right. This year's drought is draining supplies all across the Front Range. 9 News meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen joining us live here for more on this. So, Corey, we understand that this is not a problem that's going to fix itself overnight.
No, in fact, Drew, we're going to see those reservoirs go down even further as we go towards the winter because we rely on the snow to replenish the reservoir levels. So about 80% of the water that goes into our reservoirs is melted snow. So the rain is not going to replenish it. We've got to wait for the winter to come back to us. And of course, we just went through the driest winter on record here across the state of Colorado. So that's what got us into the hole. And now we're into the summer months where the demand for water goes up, and the hotter and drier the summer is, the more that demand is. So we've been seeing a lot of water coming out of those reservoirs, and they are near or at record levels at this moment. And the visuals are pretty stunning to look at. If you drive by these reservoirs, you live by them, or you recreate in them, you've seen this. You've been seeing this go down. But here's great perspective for the rest of us. I mean, these visuals are pretty shocking to see. This is Lake Dillon, which is the largest reservoir in the Denver water system, and they say that this is about 40% down from average, which is about 20 feet below its normal level. And as far as that demand is going, they take 163 million gallons of water out of that reservoir every day to meet that demand. And it's not just Denver water that's seeing this issue. It's all across the state of Colorado. Let me show you a map here that shows the reservoir storage in all the river basins, and really the Colorado River Basin and the Gunnison, those reservoirs along that river basin, and the Gunnison feeds into the Colorado. That is even lower than what we're seeing here across the Front Range. And when you further take that out a little bit, the Colorado River system is seeing quite a lot of missing water, you would say. Now take a look at the rankings here for individual reservoirs across the Colorado system. We've got, Dillon, like we just talked about there, 4th lowest in history. Blue Mesa, which is on the Gunnison, which eventually feeds into the Colorado, record low level right now. Lake Granby is a little better, but still 11th lowest in its history. And down the system there on the Colorado, Lake Powell at its 4th lowest, and Lake Mead in Nevada is at its lowest level on record. And it could and has been worse. We've seen 2002, 2003, our reservoir levels were even lower, and that's because we had back-to-back bad winters. So if you can imagine having a winter like we just went through and having that happen again, that would be devastating at this current time. There's so much more people than there were 26 years ago. So Denver Water says we are relying on, we're hoping for a big winter, but you cannot depend on that. So things you can do, just upgrade your appliances across your home to be more energy efficient, and rethink the way you do your lawns, because we lose a lot of water to irrigation. So there are some things you can do to save water for next year, even if we do get a good winter. I'm meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen for the 9 News Weather Impact Team.